There are a few tools I think are extremely useful for business and overall productivity. One of those being a watch. Watches I find are just great for keeping time, obviously, but in general, you can do a lot with a smartwatch. Now, devil's advocate right here, I do love having those mechanical / really old traditional watches. Those are fantastic and are timeless, pun intended, kind of. But in general, I love smartwatches for the sole reason of being able to do tons of different things in a single device. Now, many are a fan of Apple Watches, and I do like how they work, but I don't think I can justify the price on a watch like that for me at this point, since I can find a lot of other ones online that are much more budget friendly and have similar features. Now, personally for me, I use this watch right here. This is actually a watch I got off Amazon called Late Star. I've had this watch for many years now, probably at least 5 years, and the watch still performs exactly as how I first bought it. Now, granted, there are a few scratches on it now because I have used it extensively, but it is still a fantastic watch for what it does. So it mainly tracks, for me at least, the steps and the calories I burn per day. And again, I don't know how accurate it is, but it is good for a ballpark range. What I do like having it for is obviously the aesthetic, just because it looks kind of nice, and it's a pretty similar size to an Apple Watch. I've compared it with one of the more recent ones, but also in general, I don't need the extra function of, paying by my watch or controlling different things. I like having it do one thing and one thing only, telling me my messages off my wrist. Now, although other features will be nice, very simple function in my watch, because I know that one, it is not that expensive to replace, and two, because it is going to be able to do a lot for me for what I needed to. And probably the biggest thing, most of all, that I like about it is that the battery life is insane. So many watches I find, especially some high-end smartwatches and other more budget ones, won't have a battery life that goes more than a couple days. Why this one works so well is because it lasts about a week. Now, granted, all it really does is show me text, but the sole fact of being able to not have to charge it for a week is fantastic, because I don't have to worry about forgetting a charger, because it is a proprietary charger. So it's not like a USB-C or whatever. You need to actually have the charger that they gave you. So again, that's the only one thing that I will say is a big gripe of mine that I don't really like about it. But again, I bought it years ago when USB-C was probably not even in that time. But again, I really like it for that reason. Overall, this watch has made me really productive and has kept me on time for a lot of different things because it syncs to your phone. Another great thing that I use time and time is to use the app. And this app tracks your data and even some of your sleep, etc. Granted, I don't use it nearly as much to actually talk about it in depth, but there is an app that accompanies it if you are wanting to do that. So this has been a very quick mini review on the Late Star smartwatch I bought years and years ago, a long-term review, and I guess just some insight. But that's something that I have enjoyed and has been my main productive tools. If you want to see more content like this and tutorials, then feel free to look at my YouTube channel by hitting the like button and subscribing down below so you can see more of these videos. If you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, it'll be right over here. Feel free to hit me up and I'd love to interact with some of you. If you want to see another video, feel free to check this one out. You'll get some really cool information and it's probably going to be amazing for you to watch. And if you want to check out the channel, it'll also be right here. So you can click it and go right. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace.